Since Davy lived in the wilderness, he was forced to hunt just to live. And he became the best hunter, trapper, and skinner in the state. He was also the best shot. But there were plenty of men around who didn't believe it until Davy put them right.
Some of them didn't know any more about rifles than they knew about the toes on an elephant.
One man was known to be as fine a shot as Davy. His name was Mike Fink.
Mike Fink was a real man. He stood over 6 feet. His body was perfectly made, and he was so tan from living outside that some of his folks took him for an Indian warrior. He wore fine leather moccasins and had a great long knife, which he hung from a sheath around his waist. He was almost 50 years old, but his long hair was still a fine, straight black. Mike and I never fought, you understand, because we both knew that we were so equalized that we could never settle anything for sure. Still, we managed to have some good sport.
Hey there, Crockett, you rusty, sawed-off excuse for a long-tailed polecat. How's about some target shooting? I ain't had a good laugh all day.
Well, Mike, I gotta tell you that I got better things to do with my time than to put a lock-jawed, knock-kneed, rabbit-eared hunk of corn plaster like you in your place. But I know how much this means to you, so fire away.
Okay. You see that acorn sitting on top of that squirrel's head right there in the tree?
Shoot, Mike, that ain't even 200 yards away.
I know, but I want to start easy on you.
Mike's shot took the acorn right off the squirrel's head. The squirrel looked around for a second, then went back to sleep.
Try and top that, you buck-toothed muskrat.
My pleasure.
Davy took careful aim, and he put a new part in that squirrel's hair. The squirrel slept on, undisturbed.
I ain't never seen such luck in all my born days. What's this?
Mike's next shot drove a nail right into a barn door, but Davy topped that one too. He aimed for the keyhole and shot so true that that door swung open to congratulate him. This was too much for Mike. His wife was walking by no more than 300 yards away, so Mike turned and took half of a comb right off the top of her head.
Take off the other half and the match is yours.
Now, Mike was a mighty crude fellow deep down inside, while Davy was just naturally good. He couldn't help it. He lowered his rifle and said,
Sorry, Mike, but I know if I took aim on a woman, my arms would start to shake, and I couldn't say for sure where my shot would end up. I guess you win.